Holy shit. Well, look who's back, huh? Beanso's back. Still sixth, though. George Pitts. Hey, what's up? George must have been here. What's up, George? Moto Fuzz. This is the pre party. Moto Fuzz, Rebel Duster. What's up? Still a bit under the weather. Welcome in, guys. What's up, George? D Shreds. Oh, Timu Dillon. That's definitely Timu Dillon. What's up, Timu? Man, I tell you what. I tried to get some, what is it? Pseudoephedrine? Rebel's got a fever. Oh, fuck. Dude, get you some, effervescent tablets, dude. The little plop, plop, fizz, fizz. You know what I'm saying? Fever and chills, you're fucked. Hey, dude, put me in your will. I'll take that e-bike. You're fucked. It's too late for you now, buddy. I'm sorry. Sorry to tell you, you're dead. Rebel Duster, prayers. Oh, that's so funny, dude. Rescinding prayers. Oh, God, there's Stady. Steady, steady, steady. What's up, Steady? Steady saying hi. Everyone fucking RIP Rebel up there. Only weakling get fever and chills. Oh my god, dude. You've never been sick. Timu Dillon's feed a cold, starve a fever. Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah. You gotta sweat out a fever. You gotta fucking like wrap up and just lay on the couch, wrap up in some blankets and flip the heat on and fucking sweat it out, dude. You're fucked. Rebels fucking gonna go visit that big desert in the sky. Oh, gold, baby. Up there. Cody's here. George. Timu Dillon, man. What's up, dude? Why'd you change the channel name? Well, where you been, Timu? Oh, that's gross. Well, Timu Dillon, do I have to explain it? Is anyone gonna? Do I have to explain it to Timu Dillon? And hello to you too, Beanso. Well, thank you, Cody. George motherfucking Pitts. Stady, Rebel, Timu Dillon. I don't know what to do for you, man. You should know by now what's happening with the channel. You should know why I'm streaming, why I'm not streaming. Don't no, don't bother explaining it. See, everyone here knows. Everyone knows. Smooth fucking brain. Hey, Timu, how smooth is that thing, dude? Oh shit. Timu, how smooth is that thing, dude? Scotty doesn't know. Don't tell Scotty. Don't tell Scotty. Hey, what do you do? I was so sick. You got sent home from work. Oh, damn. That's pretty. That's rough. You know what I mean? That's rough. When you went to work and they're like, you need to get the fuck out of here, dude. Get your ass out. Go. Maybe they didn't want you dying on, company property. Go home and die. Lamb urine is good for cold, as I've heard. Nobody's ever said that, Timu Dillon, unless you're Indian. Like, dot, no feather. Not feather, dot. Dan, your Barry Sports Highlights. Happy Tuesday. What's up, everyone? Hey, what's cracking? Damn, brother, you're rocking that beard and stash. Well, it's a goatee, right? A beard is What's going on? Why are people confusing my goatee with a beard? But it is getting, my goatee is getting longest, man. It's getting quite longs. And then the stash is going crazy. Slammed my face into a car door, got lacerated, but my mustache protected me. Fuck yeah, dude. W mustache. W mustache, bro. Fucking big W right there. Damn. I knew there was a reason. Rebel's got that thick one. Steady misses the beard. W in the chat? No, I did the W. W mustache. Spam. Ought. Guys. What? Still had a bloody face though. Just not my day. Yeah, dude. Damn. The zigzag guy had a rough day. Rough go at it, huh? It's just been pouring down rain. It's been raining for a week. I haven't been out of the house much, just to work and back. I made a fuckload of chili, so like with the pouring rain and the cool temperature, some chili really hit the spot. So I need to clean the house up a little bit. Fever, chills, and bloodied face. Rebel Duster's not having a good week. Well, I think it all happened in a day there, man. Cody says, Rebel Duster, hope you're okay. Well, if there's one thing I know about Rebel Duster, he's not going to let a bloody face and a fucking fever and some cold chills, take him out. It's going to have to be like an extremely poisonous snake and like a big hawk attack at the same time. Like he's getting the anti-venom, but the hawk swoops in and steals it and also adds a couple lacerations. It's going to take a lot to take that dude down. Lots. A couple rattlesnakes and shit. And he may just be immune to it. I don't even know. Rebel could be immune to rattlesnake poison. It snowed in Canada. Big surprise there, buddy. Steve says, gosh, Rebel, it's time to go to bed and start over tomorrow. Feel better, buddy. Game over. Yeah, Rebel Duster is fucked. Good evening, everybody. Yo, Sonic fucking boom. MDL is here. George got bit by a snake in the woods last week. Hey, George, nobody fucking asked, did they, bud? Rebel says, I'll bounce back. For show. Beanso looking like a Chinese karate master. Ah, yes. Let me show you. Oh, what? Osaka? Wait, no. Hiroshima, Nagasaki. It goes boom, boom. That's where I'm from. It goes boom. Only if the snake attacks while he's taking one of those naked walks. Instead, he just wants to paint you a picture, you sees. Daniel Barry says, hey, MDL and Rebel. Oh, yeah. There you go, Daniel. Daniel picking out the heavy hitters in the chat. George, well, that's what you get there, George. Georgie Porgy. Pudding eyes. That's good. You feed a cold and you starve a fever. I'm going to remember that. I kind of have a cold. What's going on tonight, my guy? Hey, we're fucking chilling, dude. I'm talking about... What am I talking about? I don't know, man. Back to the old drawing board, right? We are 1,220 watch hours away from being monetized again. So we're working on it. That's what we're doing. We're working on monetization with the new brand, the new mission, and blah, blah, blah. Nobody fucking asked, did they? Daniel, Sonic, Lakers, boom! Fuck yeah. We're all just saying hi, dude. Smack Miller? That pause there, we're fucking chilling. Yeah. You already know, man. I don't know. I haven't streamed in a while. I figured I'd pop in. Everybody say what's up. Everybody's going to say what's up. Smack Miller's kind of a cool little name, though. Kind of a cool little name. Good little screen name. You're just missing a profile pic, bro. All you got is the purple D, which I haven't seen ever. Never seen one of those. After 3 days of ridiculous pain and suffering from that snake bite. Mm-hmm. Wait, how could I add that? What happened? Man, those motherfuckers. The snake finally died. What kind of snake, George? Yeah, Steady the Beauty. Who does the lighting in here? Dude, you know what? AI is like, yo, your live streams are very low production. I'm like, ow. I do the lighting in here though. Oh, what the fuck? They're like, this is a low production stream, bro. Haven't seen your channel. What kind of videos do you make? Skateboarding videos? Skateboarding, lifestyle vlogs, and motorcycles. Boom. I'm fucking bam, bam, bam. And we used to stream every fucking night, right? And we fucking call people retarded every night for a year until YouTube got tired of it. Chuck Norris joke, guys. Not really. Yeah, I got you, George. I got you. Love your new videos, man. They're actually not bad. The new videos are picking, like, the more J Hook edits them and does his little magic sauce to, eventually the more people are watching those videos. I can't seem to find my center of gravity. Well, I mean, that takes time. See, you have to develop it. You develop a center of gravity. TV quality? Yeah, they're very on brand for YouTube. It's an on brand YouTube shit. Center of gravity is like your balance. Like, do you know how to walk and run and jump? And can you jump off a roof? Can you, I mean, can you? Can you jump off a roof? Can you climb a fence? Are you articulate at all? Are you athletic at all? If you're not athletic, have you ever done a backflip? Can you do a diving roll? I mean, do you sprint? Can you run and jump? Like, if you're not athletic at all, just don't try to skate. There's no fucking way. Push like a fish? I know. It's so funny. Is me and Jay were, I sent him that portion and he cut it out, and just because it's a flavor thing. It's not a mistake. It's just a flavor. He emphasized the other one, like hands up, kicking your leg. Yo, check out the view count on the thumbnail I sent you, Beanso. Hold on. Back? Am I back? That's not the view count. That is the amount of episodes. That's the amount of live stream episodes I've added to that playlist. And, funny enough, I haven't added any more. I'm back. All right, cool. I'm fucking back. I haven't added any more than that. And I found some kerosene, so we're going to spin some fire next week. It'd be cool to do it Halloween night, but I'm not gonna. I got plans to trick or treat Halloween night. I'll be gone. I'll be gone all night on Halloween. I'm gonna be out. Favorite trick on lock? Nollie back lips or crooked grinds. Crooked grinds. I can pretty much do those first try all the time. Down stuff, up stuff, across stuff. Steady likes the fire spinning. Ooh, it's hot. Fire, it is hot. Yes. Yes, Steady, it is. It's pretty warm out there when you're throwing around kerosenes. I do too. Favorite trick I wish I had on lockdown would be kickflip. I wish I could kickflip. I can switch flip, but damn, if I could only kickflip, it's because my left ankle, the one I flick with, it was broken. So I don't get this snap in my ankle. It's all stiff and busted. But my back ankle, I really get I get a bend and a, so I can do nollie flips and switch flips, but I can't do a kick flip. Man, if I could only kick flip, I would be fucking so stoked. I thought about this. I thought about working on kick flips just like for a year, dedicating a year to kick flips. It's just, I like how Drippy Fresh is like, yo, what's up, George? It's not George's fucking stream. Somebody ban George, for fuck's sake. Or ban Drippy Fresh, man. I can't even have a goddamn stream. Yo, what's up, George? Oh yeah, hi Beans. Yo, what's up, Beans? Thanks, Drippy Fresh, for being such a fag. God damn. Just rage baited me. How am I not banned? I don't know. You should definitely be banned. Both of y'all should be banned. Fuck. What the fuck's going on here? I don't know what the fuck's going on here. I can't even control my own stream. What the fuck? Should I leave? I don't know. You tell me, buddy. You fucking tell me. Rebel says I couldn't do it. It's fucking not easy. It's not easy. Sometimes you just want one fucking lick. Just one fucking pow! Pow! I'll get it eventually. And whoever, it'll probably be some old lady at the gas station or something. Somebody that doesn't deserve it. Beats needs a spanking for being out of control. I don't know anybody ever that would agree with you. I just don't. I don't know anyone that would agree with you, Steady. But I know many people that would agree with Beans. Just one of these days, pow, right in the kisser. Poof. It's over. Lights out. Fucking pow. All the anger and anguish and aggression. Fucking 8 years. Beans is the alpha here. Never forget that, my viewers. What? Your viewers? Go to skating music. Something mellow or some heavy? Shit. Skating music? It's crazy. Mac Miller, Prof. I like Nine Inch Nails sometimes. You could never go wrong with like Injustice for All, like an old Metallica record when you're skating. I do like Phil Collins. I like Phil Collins. I like Tears for Fears. I could do Asia. You could do a little, Led Zeppelin if you're doing Kashmir. But that's funny, dude. My playlist is like I buy Apple Music every month, but I just cut it off. I was like, man, fuck that. So I'm just gonna have to go back to whatever music I bought. So black and white sitcom character? Okay. Beatles skates to Dave Matthews Band. I have a Dave Matthews edit. Yeah, like my Nifas, but substitute. I don't know what you're talking about, George. George has had one too many wines out there. Prof's blowing up, finally. I know, I've been listening to Prof since 2019. That's when I first heard Bar Breaker. It was 2019, maybe 2018. I've been to a ton of his shows. I mean, obviously, Bam, that's the VIP from Bad Boy. What's a NIFA? Timu Dillon, don't ask. Timu Dillon always asking, like, ridiculous questions. Why'd you change the channel name? YouTube Premium. Yeah. I don't know. I don't like, well, I guess I could, but I just like tracks. What I'm going to do is, instead of like buying a subscription, I'm just going to buy a song. It's $10.99 a month. Instead of spending $10.99 on a subscription, I can spend $5.99 on like 4 songs. Whoa, listen to this. Decorate for minor holidays? Dude, that's not... What's this? What kind of question is this? YouTube is like, here, ask this question. That doesn't sound right. George Fabio is your nickname, right? Yes, it is. YouTube Premium, yeah, but if I'm buying YouTube Premium, like I'd rather spend the money and buy the song, because later I can actually use the song in an edit if I want to. It still gets copywritten and stuff, but I can upload it into a program on my phone, so I can literally use it later under my purchase music, because it's always Apple above Android. Yes, it is nicknamed by Stady. Dude, I'd be broke though. How much is YouTube Premium? I mean, I was spending $10.99 a month. It was $5.99 until like they finally they're like, okay, verify your school shit, bro. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm out of school, man. So if I spend $5.99, I'm saving $5, and I can at least buy 3 or 4 songs to keep for later. You know, and some of these songs can't be that expensive. Phil Collins, like you're not spending $1.98 on a song, right? No, never decorate for holidays. I love decorating for holidays, but I'm not decorating for fucking St. Patty's Day. It's only Halloween and Christmas I give a fuck about. That's it. Heard the news? A$AP Rock album? Oh, no, I don't even know who that is. I don't even know who that is, homie. How do I pop up another question? Start a poll, start a Q&A. Oh. Do we start a Q&A? All right, here's one. Nope, why not? Why not? What? There's so many new functions. Well, you got new functions. I don't got new nothing, dude. Dylan says, yes, you can buy love. George says no. I tend to side with George. Dylan says, yeah. Yes, you can buy love. Is that what you're saying? Love? Love? Not segs. Love. You can buy segs. They sell it. Oh, that sex sells everywhere. But love? No, you can't buy love. Unfortunately, love is not enough. What do you mean? Love's overrated? I don't think so. Depends on the person, I would guess. If they're a piece of shit, sure you can. You can buy fake love any day. Buy love on OnlyFans? That's not love. Nah, man. Love is overrated? It sounds like something an incel would say. I'm pretty sure, like, you can buy the illusion, but you cannot buy your own love of another. They might love the money, but not you. Thank you, Double ZW. You cannot buy. Love is not purchased. Love is. Sometimes you don't even want it. Sometimes you don't know that you're in it. Sometimes you can't help it. I found love behind a dumpster once. Well, there you go. Sometimes you find it behind a dumpster. But you can't buy unconditional true love. You can't. It's not for sale. You can't. Yeah, it's not for sale. It's not. They don't sell it. Next question, please. Okay. Dylan's we gotcha. Love is amazing. It is an organic and beautiful concept, but it cannot be bought. Love is rational. Doesn't need reason, can't be explained by words. You can explain it, but it is irrational. Love does all kinds of stupid shit. You do a lot of stupid shit for love and sex, but those aren't the same things. Okay, let me see. I got another question. Let's see here. Oh, what do we ask? Hold on. What do you guys want to talk about here? Let's see here. Let's get really philosophical, huh? So there's that. How about, here we go. I got one. Very philosophical. No, philosophy. We're not going to do politics or religion. We're going to talk philosophy. Although I do feel pretty loved when someone buys me a new pair of shoes. Boys are deep tonight. That's right. Smack Miller. In Blue Slide Park. Steady. Steady does feel pretty loved if you buy her a new pair of shoes. Steady will take out the trash if you buy her a new pair of shoes. Retro Burst. Yo, Retro Scorpion, my guy. What's up? Wi-Fi is not free. No, the Wi-Fi is not free. Timu Dylan pleads the fifth. Wow, that's boring. Retro, how you doing, bud? I've been streaming all day. I do like a nice pair of low dunks, George. Oh my god. Yo, Retro Scorpion is in the fucking house. I gotta get a water for this one because I'm gonna have to really talk. Is anyone gonna tackle this question? Do you have free will? This question is always interesting. Free will is also an illusion. Your choices are predetermined by your history. Maybe. When masculine republic dies, it gives rise to feminine democracy. Feminine democracy always caves to tyranny. Sophocles. Nice, dude. I'm okay. Just relieved. Gma got discharged from the hospital yesterday. Wow, what a blessing. Up there, baby, on God. Steady, your shoe obsession is interesting. Kicking incredibly dope shit, bro. Telling you. So free will possibly is an illusion because of what's known as determinism. And I kind of feel deterministic at points, right? You've already made your decision. How many times have you been presented like a choice to do something and you're like, you've already made your decision, but you haven't made the choice vocally or you're yet to act on it, but instinctually you've already made your decision. And this is almost nature and nurture too. Like when you're the way that you grow up and you're nurtured and in your environment, like it kind of does predetermine. Like I think things are set in motion and it sculpts you, and then like you also can't help the way that you act and think and you move along the route. You're always predetermined. How long will it last for her to be in a good health is the question. Yeah, well, I hope a long time, man. As long as possible. The illusion of free will becomes a delusion when we do, and forget after a long time with the initial goal we set for ourselves. I like that. I think we have the capacity for free will. I don't think everyone uses it, realizes it, or is capable of understanding it. That's a good point. Because you can make free will decisions, but I think there is something about your conscience and about the way that you've grown in your ideals and your beliefs that it does kind of make certain things predetermined. Now that's not to say you can't change your destiny or whatever, because I do think, I don't know though. That's a very old question, very old. Interesting. It's interesting because you're such an intelligent girl, but you focus on shoes. She likes shoes, George. Predetermined or just influenced by a million factors? See, so is it fate that you're influenced by these certain factors, or is it out of chaos? Isn't there some sort of controlled chaos? Like, I think the universe is a bit of chaos. Conditioned by society, that's a very sort of cop-out sort of thing. Because society, I don't know. Society isn't nature, isn't Mother Nature. Society is people and structure. So, I mean, you still get influenced by weather and these sorts of things. Nice weather, bad weather, horrible weather. Is it predetermined? You're not conditioned by society. You certainly are. That is a part of, where and when a person is raised. Thank goodness I have free will to hit that buy button on the Nike website. Yeah, I think you already made that decision, Stady. What's another good one? No, I'm not. You should know. You're not conditioned by society? Well, why do you have a beard? Okay, let's say predetermined, but by what or who? Well, I don't think there is. That's the whole predeterminism argument, I think. I haven't read predeterminism, I haven't read determinism in a long time, but I believe it's like a destiny or a fate thing. And it almost would be like a higher power sort of thing. But they always say oh, God gives you free will. But that's the other, side of the coin there. Just looking, I haven't seen Dylan City of the Dead in a month. And I still miss Space Frog. Well, haven't seen Space Frog or Dylan City of the Dead. Me neither. Ain't buying, just looking. George says, because it's beautiful, and it is beautiful, and is a representation of wisdom. George, but isn't your shunning of society determined by your previous interaction with society, therefore conditioning you to shun it? Ooh, that's what I was getting at. If, in fact, you are, growing long hair to make that statement, right? You're making a statement because of your preconditioning by society. Because society says, go cut your hair and get a job. You're like, fuck that, I'm gonna grow my hair out and do my own job, do my own thing. We are all sort of conditioned by society, yes. What do we go to next? Nature versus nurture? Doesn't that raise a theological question? And the cycle continues. Yes, it does. It does. Theology is another point. Like, I believe in the great watchmaker, right? Excuse me. My shot. I believe in the great watchmaker. Okay, that's enough of that one. Which means if you're in the woods and you're surrounded by Mother Nature and you like kick something and you look down and it's a perfectly made timepiece, like an analog watch. And you look around, something had to make this watch because of the cogs and its intricate design and the detail and the way that the glass is formed and the metal is formed. Something intelligent made this watch. It doesn't just exist in nature. You don't go to the watch bush and pluck a new fucking Rolex. You know what I mean? Like, you're not just, they just don't grow. Rolexes don't just grow out of the ground. And that's what a human being is, man. Come on, man. The human being is the watch. Although we don't just sprout out of a bush, but the design and the intricate details of which the human eyeball, even the human eye, just like representing a human eye, it's perfect. It's a perfect design, flawless. So, I mean, we are the watch. So there has to be an a human is of intelligent design. Well, who did that? Well, we don't know. Any eyeball? Sure, man. Harnessing lightning to make rocks think. Maybe. But over thousands of years, slow change in response to nature has evolved humans into what we are. I disagree. I disagree. Mine and your understandings of the timeline are different as well, right? Like, I don't believe in dinosaurs. There's no intelligent design. We're all here for nothing, and it is nothing. We started from nothing, and there will be nothing, and it's all nihilism, which I think is bullshit. I think nihilism is bullshit. I believe in a creator. I don't believe in a man in the sky with a beard, right? I don't think there's a man in the sky. He's like, if you're good, you'll go party with Elvis. And if you're bad, I'm going to send you to a fiery hole to fester and swelter, and burn and anguish and torture. It does all work a little too perfect for my liking, just saying. And you can point to some evolution, like, well, you know, over a long period of time, there's these certain fish that live in the bottom of the ocean, and they develop things, and we can point at these things and say they evolved. We point at these things. They do evolve. And that's not enough for me. It's not enough for beans. Because, you know, you don't believe in dinosaurs? That's interesting. I don't believe in dinosaurs. Whisper Jack just uploaded Dino Riders. I wonder what that's about. That's very interesting. No, I don't believe in dinosaurs. I think they're all bullshit. Total bullshit. Dinosaurs are made up. Thank you. I mean, starting with the Bone Wars. And then it's all bullshit from there. But let's see let's go back. Oh, yeah. There's like the missing link. You know what I mean? Like Neanderthals and cavemen. Like, I don't know, man. I don't really think so. Dinosaurs were real. I saw it on TV. Haven't heard the watchmaker idea, but I like it. I got that one out of philosophy. I was like, oh shit, the watchmaker. Yikes. That's a good one. You fought a dinosaur once? Like a chicken? I just sit and listen when we have these conversations. Yeah, Steady stops fighting it. She's like, whatever, dude. Whatever. I believe in dinosaurs because they told me that when I was a kid. It was fucked up. I wanted to be an astronaut too. You know what I'm saying? Because when I was a kid, I was like, yes, astronaut, outer space. And now I'm like, I don't fucking think so. I don't think we can go to the moon. All I wanted to do was go to the moon and like do flips on the moon in a spacesuit. You can't do that. But apparently you can, play golf and you can drive little Jeeps and shit. And come on. Maybe you can find a fucking dinosaur up there. I don't know. Might as well. But I want you to put your hand on this Bible and swear to God you went to the moon. Oh yeah, Bart, that's probably a fake Bible. Knowing you, that's a fake Bible. George Pitts. I don't want to be an astronaut. That's scary as fuck. Well, nobody asked you, George. There are many things you've made me question. Dinosaurs, you haven't convinced me of yet. Well, I've never seen. You know what? All those bones that you see in all those exhibits in museums, because I have seen dinosaur exhibits, those aren't real bones. You know that. Those are all just recreations of bones, and then they're not real. What about the fossils, my man? I've never seen one. I've only seen exhibits, and they don't exhibit the actual real bones. And you know what's fucked up? They only find dinosaurs in like places archaeologists dig, and they like bring archaeology students to the dig, and it's like the dig, and they're only in certain areas. And how many people in America dig up their backyard every fucking year? Ain't nobody finds a fucking dino bone. I've read Anne Rice in the 90s, and for a couple years I believe vampires were real. Well, I mean, hundreds of years, thousands of people around the world across many cultures. How could you fake that? What do you mean hundreds of years, thousands of people? Hundreds of years of what? So what about in Utah? I believe there were actual bones. Vampires are totally real. Could be. Dinosaur fossils. Well, you're going to have to prove it. Dinosaur what? Back in the day, they used to they had the bone wars. And they're like, oh yeah, I found a bone. And they're like, oh damn, that's a big bone. I found a bone. Well, they're just like, it's like cow femurs and shit and bison. And then it was like, yet nobody finds it in their backyard. And they live in Utah. They live in fucking Wyoming and Montana. Ain't nobody fucking like, hey, I found a dinosaur bone. One person fakes it, so everyone must have faked it. It was two people, two factions. We can't assert knowledge that we personally have seen with our own eyes. I think we can assert knowledge that we have personally seen, but not that we haven't. We wouldn't believe in much if we had to see it in person. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Totally. But it's just, it doesn't add up, man. The timeline is also fucked. The timeline's so fucked. I found a dinosaur back in Alberta. Wasn't special. Okay. Iona grip, man. A lot of dino bones have been proven to be frauds. A lot of regular animal bones. See, that's true. That's what I'm saying. And then this whole fucking, we went to the moon and we gave Russia a rock, or we gave Europe a rock from the fucking, yeah, they tested it. It was fucking wood. It wasn't a rock. It was fucking wood. The reason I don't believe it is because the fucking state is telling you this shit. The government is like, oh yeah, dinosaurs. Oh yeah. I mean, it's cute. Everyone teaches their kids about and kids love dinosaurs. Bro, remember when I had all those donuts that one night? Nope. Drumheller is full of dino bones. I don't know. Who's Beanso? I am Beanso. I found plant fossils in shale on my property, but around here, glaciers scraped down to the bedrock in the last ice age. Dude, this is hilarious. Glaciers and volcanoes can explain everything. The Grand Canyon, the fucking Great Lakes, the Grand Canyon, like all this crazy, like the mountains, it's all glaciers and fucking volcanoes. Yeah, but being on a rock in space is fucked. Dinosaurs are far-fetched, but that's the thing, dude. Are we on a rock? Look, they say we're on a rock and we're spinning. We're not just on a rock flying through space. We're in a solar system flying through space. So there's a sun that's shooting. It's the center point. And then we're going like around it as it's shooting through space. But nobody can tell. You can't tell. The North Star has not moved in the fucking thousands of Earths, the thousands of years that man has like recorded the North Star. It has not moved one bit. You know how they say? They say, well, it's just too far away. The brightest star in the sky is just too far away that when we're shooting by, we can't detect it. They say it's moved, but they're like, it's just so minute. It's so minute, bro. I don't think so, dude. Pangea, fake or real? Probably fake. Anything the government says is absolutely an outright lie. I agree with Rebel. North Star has moved? I don't think so. Bro, you really a flat earther? No. The only reason we don't fall into the sun is because the sun is moving. I tend to think that the government is lying about everything that they've told us. I don't think there's anything that they've said that I'm like, fucking bet your ass. You bet your fucking ass, man. When you're in a car doing 80, look at your cup full of water. Can you tell you're moving? You know what's weird? A vacuum space, right? Let me just get this straight. There was a vacuum of space, right? And if you go up high enough, where does this vacuum exist? In what science experiment does a vacuum just exist? Like, how do you get a vacuum? Right? I know there vacuums start. It's a gradual, well, the air is thinning and now there's no air and then there's the vacuum of space. How is it's up there, but it's not here? And when does do you get the vacuum? Is my real name Beanso? Yeah, on my birth certificate. Whoa. I get not trusting government, but the scientific community is a lie. Shame on you. Shame on you. The brightest minds on earth that are learning for the same reasons you and I are. That's not true, actually. The brightest minds on earth are funded by the government. Like, they're funded. You call Dyson. I'm about to. Gravity pulls the air to the earth higher and higher. It gets thinner and thinner. It's not a hard line. I know. Isn't that weird? How the fuck? Millions of scientists and written knowledge based on intelligent people being curious like us. ISS is 60 miles above Earth. It has to fire thrusters to keep up because of the air drag. So this is a good, Double has a good point here. The International Space Station, I thought was totally fake. I'm like, this motherfucker's gotta be fake. But I seen this one fucking instance where Smarter Every Day, who accidentally like exposed NASA and the leader of NASA, like he accidentally exposed them. But he also did one of the solar eclipses. And he's like, based on my mathematics and my calculation, I should be able to film the solar eclipse and capture the space station shooting across it. And he fucking did. And that was wild. That was wild. That was wild. I was like, whoa. Now, could you have faked the video? Yeah. Did he? I don't think so. But it was super wild. Very, very strange he did that. Smarter Every Day, I think I forget what his name is. But he also went to NASA. He's like a huge YouTuber. And he was like in the capsule. And he's like, how do you open these windows? He's like, oh, you just do this. And he opens the windows. He's like, so you're telling me, what if the rubber ring fails? They're just like, how do you seal this vacuum? Because this is like an analog thing. There's nothing really there. And he's like, okay, I was with you on the philosophy, but you lost me, man. You're trying to poke holes, but not bringing receipts. Receipts on what? Smack. They just want to harvest your biospirit. They ain't looking out for you, dude. ISS is moving thousands of mph, but the ISS, it doesn't seem like you're moving. Same concept. I don't know, man. All I'm saying is we're not being told the truth, right? It might be similar. I might be wrong. I'm okay. And you might be right. But I believe it's somewhere in the middle. I believe that there is a middle ground. I'm over here, you're over here, and the truth is like lies in the gray area. And they're not telling us that. Nobody's telling us that. That's what I'm saying. I definitely don't say I'm right. I just say, man, there's no fucking way that they're telling us what actually is happening right here in the middle. Right in the middle, where it's like you have to give a little and then I give a little. And right there is that sweet spot. And that's where they are. They fucking know, man. They fucking know. And we're not there. I'm over here and you're over here. And it's right there. Right there. How old do you think the earth is? I don't know. I don't think it's fucking 85 million years old or 100 million years old. It could be, though. I mean, I don't know. It could be really fucking old. We don't know. How old are humans? I mean, we don't know. I don't think we fucking know. That's what I'm saying. Where does the information that you believe come from? Just curious. Me? I haven't really subscribed to much. I'd love 18 minutes inside Area 51. It would be interesting. It might be interesting. If I jump while a boat is moving, then will I land in a different spot or the same spot? A different spot. If it's millions of years old, I don't know. You don't think there's life before humans? Dinosaurs? Dinosaurs. They existed because I saw Jurassic Park. I have no idea how old it is. We don't know. I don't think we know. Right? Dinosaurs are over here. I'm over here with no dinosaurs. I think it's in the middle. But what is it? What is it? And they ain't fucking telling us what that is, man. That's the problem. Critical thinking and devising my own results. That's where my info comes from. Depends on if you're actually on the boat or in your house. Indeed. What is cartoons? Is they cutting off food stamps? Let me just ask you that. Is they cutting off food stamps? Wait a minute, I gotta do this. Dude, I have to do this. I guess you wouldn't actually put you wouldn't actually have to put anything at the end of that. Cartoons is entertainment. I think it's fair to say we don't know 100%. I'm not saying I'm more right than you. I respect you having your own opinions. That's why I like philosophy, because it's observable personally. Yeah, philosophy is probably a better topic. I get a little crazy when it comes to when it comes to space, the moon. Space may be space, but the moon ain't the moon. The sun ain't the sun. And fucking dinosaurs ain't real. That's just me. Philosophy is a little bit easier to swim through. Is they cutting off food stamps? Wait, if tunes are entertainment, then why are some kids not allowed on YouTube if that's also entertainment? How smooth is that thing, Lily? You just have to sit and smile when he goes on these. Yeah. I would love to talk about religion and politics. What's the difference? Okay, Stanley Kubrick. I love Stanley Kubrick. They will let it go about 10 days with no food stamps before Republicans cave and they compromise and pass a funding bill. I don't think Republicans are caving. Democrats have voted not to sanction it. Finna be some looting. Oh my God. People are so unhinged. They're so unhinged. Just let them run out. Let it fucking happen. I mean, let it happen. I think people have some of these people could live, they could go 3 weeks without eating a fucking calorie. These motherfuckers. Beans and rice, dude. Some of these motherfuckers, they could go weeks without eating anything and just be fine. They'd be fine. They might be healthier. Fuck, some of these people need to detox. Do you like Trump or no? Do I like him? Sure. Sure. You know, there's a lot of things to like. I like his humor and some policies, and I like watching him. It's funny. Hey, I appreciate the convo. All respect here. Hey, I appreciate it too. I don't really mind anything. I don't like Trump anymore since he started shit with Canada. Oh, now you don't like him because he started shit with Canada. Now your feelings are involved? How long do you think FAA can go without paying people controlling airlines? They don't get paid when the government is shut down. They stop coming to work, airlines stop, economy stops. I don't know. This is what's going to happen. They're going to fund it. More people are going to be outraged over food stamps than there will be people outraged over airlines. Think about it. People that need to go on airlines have jobs and shit. The people that they want food stamps, they're running out of soda right now. Those motherfuckers don't got jobs. They can just fucking stand out on the street all day yelling. And honestly, like, it's not gonna happen. They're gonna kick the can down the road a little further. They're just going to. Nobody can fucking tolerate it. It's like nobody's ready for the shit. Nobody can tolerate it. And it's what's wrong with the country. Let's just put another Band-Aid over this motherfucking bullet wound. Dems have proposed stopgaps. I don't think Republicans refuse to compromise. Airlines will be the breaking point, not food stamps. I don't think so, man. I don't think so. I haven't seen any actual proposed bills. They want to get... The reason why Republicans haven't signed off on it is because they want, you know, like the healthcare for illegal aliens, which is fucking crazy. If we dislike politicians that start shit with Canada and Mexico, we can go back to Eisenhower, though. We could. Tariffs? George don't like the tariffs. What's wrong with the tariffs, George? How is it affecting George Pitts? I'm curious. I'm curious. I just want to talk about food stamps. These motherfuckers are pissed. There's like people like, I'm gonna rob your shopping cart. And there's people like, you try robbing my shopping cart, I'm gonna shoot you. Like, that's like the craziest thing ever. Just go a few days without eating. Like, what in the fuck? Which illegal aliens don't get ACA insurance anyway? That's the boogeyman they use for everything, huh? ACA. Deport all illegals. Yeah, I mean, anybody. I actually worked with a couple people that got deported. I was like, what happened to old girl? Oh, she got deported. I was like, oh, damn. Canadian here too. We've got our own problems. I don't tend to argue politics. Politics it's so polarizing, and people have like, you know what's really hard? Change someone's belief, right? That's why I still believe dinosaurs are fake. Changing a person's belief. Look, I've got this philosophy myself that people won't change until the consequences of their actions come knocking on their front door. Like, an alcoholic won't stop drinking until a fucking doctor says you're gonna die on your next drink, or you kill someone in a drunk driving accident, or someone kills someone you love in a drunk driving accident. Like, until it affects your life personally, it's very difficult for a person to change their beliefs. Affordable Care Act. Oh, yeah. Obamacare. Oh, yikes. My dad worked for the ACA. I thought the ACA was like college basketball. Yeah, that's the problem, right? People are deep rooted. Yeah, it's part of the problem. You know, it's also tribalism, right? Like there was a Democrat that was like, you line up Hitler and this guy, like this Republican and somebody else, and he's like, and you get two bullets. The Republican gets both bullets every time. I mean, you got I forget the names of this politician, but he was a Democrat, and he was like, the Republican gets both bullets both times, every time. They're like, you're not seriously talking about that. He's like, yes, I'm seriously. He wanted to murder his kids, and dude, and that's okay. Nobody fucking batted an eye. That was fucked up. This was like before Charlie or some shit. Like the girl he was texting had to fucking leak those messages. That was fucked up. What a fucked up story. That's tribalism. That's like the worst part of tribalism. Like you don't even care about someone's kids. Like just fucking kill everybody. That's a wild statement. Yeah, it was wild. You didn't hear that one? It was fucked. No matter which side you're on. Yeah, it doesn't matter. He was like, I want their kids dead. Yeah, him and his kids. Consequences for Republicans is airlines, not food stamps. Not being able to fly anywhere. I think millionaires in Congress have private jets. No food stamps, not a consequence. Dude, nobody needs food stamps right now. I say fuck the food stamps. I'm just serious. Like, as crazy as it would be, there are people get so much food stamps they just sell them for drugs. Like, we really need to fund that. We really need that. And yes, with private jets, you still need like FAA and blah blah blah, and it's not gonna happen, dude. They never do nothing. This country will continue to kick the can down the road until some sort of nuclear bomb goes off to really shock the whole fucking system. Like it really is gonna take like I don't know. How long can you kick the can down the road? There's not even a debt ceiling. Tax corporations properly and government funding would be a non-issue. I don't know, man. I think regulations. I think that businesses are overregulated. Overregulated. The problem is ridiculous spending. That's why they haven't passed anything in Congress because there's like two different factions that want to fund two different entire. This is my dude. We need two Americas. We need one for the left and one for the right. That way the left can do whatever policy they want and they can tax whoever they want, however they want, and see how that fucking works. And then the right can do what they want and tax people the way they want and run with laws, and all the shit that they want to do on the right should be on the right. And all the bullshit the left wants to do on the left, let them do it. And let's see how far socialism fucking works. Let's see how socialism actually works when it's done properly, right? Loving new style, Beanso? Beanso shreds. Thanks, man. Not about regulations, about taxes. Corporations don't pay their fair share of taxes. Well, I mean, what do you think Zoran Mad Mommy, or whatever his fucking name is? It's wild how divided people get when they really are the same boat. Super generalization. Yeah. Said think the only way we all unite is a catastrophic global event. Dude, I've seen it in my own community. Listen. Oh, in the ACA. In the 80s, ACA was a company specializing in accounting and compliance. Yeah. Dude, I've seen it in my own community. Like, nobody took care of each other. You didn't even know who your neighbor was until a fucking bomb went off and blew up 13% of the fucking homes in this community that I live in. 13% of residential homes in this city were gone. Boom, wiped out, done. No food, no water, no shelter, dead people in the streets, no electricity. The fucking two of the grocery stores got wiped out. One of the hospitals got wiped out. Fucking cataclysm, dude. I'm talking like martial law. You needed an ID to get back to your house if you were in my neighborhood because of all the looting and the dead people, dude. Are you shitting me? And after this happened, that's when people kicked in. Hey, who are you? I'm your neighbor. Do you have water? Do you have food? Do you have shelter? Is everyone okay? That's when that's when people changed how they felt about their neighbors. That's how it felt. I mean, I fucking saw like 30 dead people in the street just with fucking sheets on them and ran over them to get to my house to see if everybody was alive. And I'm talking fucking, it was like, there was no fucking electricity. There was no phone lines. There was no fucking cops. There was no fucking hospital. Well, there was one hospital, but you couldn't get in. It was just dead fucking people everywhere, dude. Insane. And that's when people are like, "Oh, can we help you? Is everybody okay? Are you all right? Do you need help? Do you need water?" That's when you started to care about your neighbor. When fucking 13% of the people in your city are just dead. Bam, gone. That's when it fucking hits. I already know this shit because I've lived it. And I've seen the National Guard on every fucking street corner in big Hummers with fucking AKs. I've seen it. Like, I know exactly where this goes. I know where it goes. I've been there. Like, I've fucking been there. Martial law is like something I've lived through. I've fucking lived through it. I've seen it. I know what it looks like. And fucking good luck to anybody that's awaiting it. Good luck, man. I know how to do it. That's why I'm not even tripping. I know how to fucking do it. You play nice. You always carry your ID. Your hands are always up. And you don't get shot. And you don't loot. And you don't steal. And you just sit tight. You just fucking sit tight. And that's it. You don't fucking go out. You don't fucking drive around. You don't fuck around. You fucking do what you can to work, and then you fucking just chill. Bro, I'm an auditor. Fuck that thin blue line. Whatever, dude. What about fighting back? Fighting back what? Who are you fighting back against? The people with AKs? The people with guns? What are you talking about? You don't do that. You just fucking sit tight and wait for the fucking electricity to come back on. Do you understand your constitutional rights? Pretty sure. Pretty sure I do. I'm pretty sure when martial law kicks in, like you give up those rights. It's martial law. Like FEMA camps and shit. There was a FEMA camp, and motherfuckers are getting stabbed every night at FEMA camp. But when everything settles, the gates resumes. The hate resumes? Yeah, eventually. Everything settles, then people are still pissed off. But I don't know. You form a bit of a community after something like that because everybody shares in that. It's like a big trauma bond, right? There are an estimated 400 million civilian-owned guns in the U.S. Okay, great. What a stat. What a stat. Are they in the hands of a militia that you formed? No. They're sporadic, right? Nobody has a formed militia. And nobody's fighting the government when the government's like trying to stop looters and... dude, I'm just saying. At Illinois. Okay, Nick Nolte. I know. Do you even know your constitutional rights? I did have a day off yesterday. Justin, Barry, Nighttime, Al, JB, my horse Aaron died. What's up, dude? So that's what it'll take. It'll be a lot worse than it was here because it'll have to be like a national event. Or at least I hope it works out like this. I hope it happens in big cities around the country. Not the entire country, just big cities. Chicago, LA, Dallas, Houston, like New York City obviously will get it, LA will get it, Dallas probably, unfortunately, Houston, yeah, Chicago, Kansas City, St. Louis, Oklahoma City, Denver, Seattle. Like it's going to take for all these cities to like start really fucking up, and like a lot of people are going to have to be hurt. Did see your new video. Oh, thanks. Look up the Mullen Commission and the Knapp Commission. Yeah, let me just do that. Or you can give me the rundown, right? Unfortunately, that's what it'll take. I don't want it to happen here again. But if something like that happened here, we'd be in the same boat. People would forget what happened. Like, I guess it was over 10 years ago now. Yeah, it was like 14 years ago. Do you personally fear more large scale? um, do I fear it? No. Do I expect it? Yes. Who started the Chicago fire? Which one? The one with the the one with the lantern and the cow? I do believe there will be some sort of. Notice how he skips my comment. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me put on all comments here because Buddy thinks I'm skipping comments. Okay. Maybe I did miss a couple comments. Let's see here. The Mullen Commission was a New York City commission established by Mayor David Dinkins in 1992 to investigate police corruption in New York. Okay. Named after the chairman. Allegation of corruptions and anti-corruption procedures, recommended reforms. Okay. What about it, man? That has nothing to do. Read the room, buddy. It sparked the arrest of some dude for drug trafficking. Oh, no way, dude. There was drugs in New York City? How could they do that? How could they do that? No. Nobody does drugs in New York City, man. Especially not the cops. You also know that there's no requirement for law enforcement to keep us safe, right? Supreme Court said it. I don't understand. You must have misinterpreted what I was saying. The story sounds like any given Sunday in Tijuana. Yeah. A little bit of corruption, a little bit of drug trafficking. Sprinkle it in there. Phew, Tijuana. I'm just telling you what it is, bro. What are you saying? Like I'm some sort of really, like I'm supporting the police? Right? I do think we should have police, but when it all goes down, I said there are no cops. Did you hear what I was saying? What are you thinking? I'm using your platform to teach others. About what, dude? What are you talking about? I said when it all goes down and shit hits the fan and there's dead bodies in the fucking street, dude, and there's looting going on, the cops are nowhere to be found. Because you want to know why? The cops are just regular people. And they're like, I got to go see if my family's all right. My kids are all right. And we need food and water. So what do the cops do? They do the same shit. They do the same shit, except they got a light on their. They're like, watch out, everyone. All 7 people are watching yo stuff. Yeah, okay. When military steps in, cops step out. That's what I said. No, they're being told. They already know what they have to do as well. Keeping people safe. Now they're starting to figure it out. What are you talking about, dude? How old are you, dude? How old are you? Read the room, man. I think you're just swiping into everybody's shit and just being like, oh, you're like the let's see, Jesus loves you people. They're like, Jesus loves you. Swipe, Jesus loves you. I'm doing God's work, baby. Up there. On God. You- and I'm a Republican doing God's work, baby. Up there. Do you believe that they're good cops? I believe that there are good cops, yes. All I got from Illinois' point is that Star Wars happened during some NYPD bullshit. Star Wars was the best, dude. I still got Cap's back. I think Cap is better than Scene. He's definitely lost in the combo. Something about your reminiscing about the riots triggered him. Must have. Illinois is on a bit of a tangent here. I'm not so sure I get it with his context. It's exactly. The devil loves you too, swipe up. So you remember back in the day at recess when one of your buddies are bullying another student? If you didn't say anything, you looked just as bad, correct? I suppose I did. When me and a buddy of mine are out there fucking beating up on Illinois. Oh, what are you saying? Because there's a good cop around, bad cops, and the good cop doesn't say anything. And I believe there are good. Okay, listen, there are good people and there are bad people. Cops be damned, judges be damned, women be damned, men be damned. There are good people and bad people, dude. What are you gonna do? Cops are doing anything against the military, buddy. I got you in a notch. What's going on here, bud? That's my point. There's no such thing as a good cop. Yeah, I believe there are. I believe there are definitely such things as good cops. Most people that fought in the military for our rights don't even understand the 5 elements of the First Amendment. Ask a cop with the 5 elements. Are they stutter? I think something's wrong with your sentence, man. So you're making a generalization here about veterans. Lost the plot, Illinois. Yeah. They become cops and still don't know it. I don't think most people know their amendments, right? Like their God given rights. Not everyone knows their rights, they just take advantage of it. I'm using junk ass talk to text. Well, maybe try typing it out next time, right? Instead of just being like shooting off your load. No such thing as good cop is beyond erroneous. Like I see this at the skate park. It's like it says cops lie. And I just see it. It's like tagged on the trash can. And it just says cops lie. People lie. I don't care if you're a cop, a teacher, a fucking mechanic. Hey, check this out, dude. All mechanics are liars. Hey, man, that mechanic, all mechanics are liars. Hell yeah, the skate park, bud. Skate park is one word. BMX, what do you... Illinois lost it, bro. You lost it. Illinois might be from fucking Chicago. There are 4 kinds of police officers. Some are a family affair, others are patriots, some guys need a job, and they're the ones that just want an excuse to handle a gun. This is true. This is like the military as well. They're the people that go in because their family went in. There's the people that go in to serve their country, and then there's the psychopaths that just want a license to kill somebody. And I'll take them all and just put them in there. Everybody knows that everyone lies, but cops are supposed to be held at a higher standard. We pay for everything as taxpayers. Okay, well, I'm a realist and not an idealist, right? So theoretically, are they? Yes, they are sworn to uphold the laws of the land. Sure. I mean, half the cops wouldn't even be cops, which is fine. If we rode with half cops, I mean, I don't. Dominic Izzo. Yeah, let me just stop what I'm doing now and go see someone else's YouTube page because that's fucking great. Thanks for all your fucking insight into this. I didn't even know what the fuck you're talking about. What are you talking about? It's all about Officer Safety nowadays. Fuck that thin blue line. Like I said, dude, you missed the context on which I was speaking. I was talking about martial fucking law, right? I was talking about martial law. You're like, fuck that blue line shit. Dude, read the room, bro. Next time, just wait a minute before you start rambling on. Just wait and be like, what's this guy talking about? Illinois just walks into a room and wants everyone to shut up and stop talking and talk about what he's talking about. And we did that. I can't believe we did that. Dude. Yeah, and have you read how martial law actually works? Dude, look, check this out. I'm just going to put you on a timeout, bud. I'm just going to put you on timeout, dude. Timeout, bro. T.O. Everybody else, you're welcome. Because just next time, just read the room. Just wait a minute. Just wait a minute, bro. Just wait a minute before you start saying all this crazy shit, dude. Main character syndrome. Oh, Sunny is here. Dula. Speaking of main character syndrome, it's Sunny. Dula. Illinois is talking about BMX when we're in the middle of a skate park combo. Yes, exactly. Devil's like, thank you. Yeah, we were having a good conversation and then just got derailed. Giraffe! Beanso's about to go to sleep too. We'll do an hour and a half show, so we'll do another 8 minutes. I gotta get to bed and get back to work tomorrow. Oh, shit. Is they cut off food stamps? I don't think so. They can't do it. The government can't do it. They should. They can't. Oh, here we go. Tell me about this. What do you guys think about that? Are you gonna? You just searched me? Oh, that's so sweet because I want to join the stream. Thank you, Sunny. Ta-ra! Welcome back, Sunny. Sanya, sponsor our trip to your city. Yeah, no doubt. I wondered if your husband can sponsor my passport and then the travel and then the lodging, and we'll come party at your house. Well, we could party at the hotel if he gets a hotel. He can get a motel. I don't give a shit. Who needs to sleep in a nasty bed? We won't even sleep. Like, what? I'm like, what? I mean, we're going to party. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go party. Come on. Beanso will stop being so mean and we can party with Sunny. Tura. In India. Tura. What about me? You can come to the party. Yes, I want to meet Sunny's husband. We're going to party like it's 1999. Bum, ba-da-da-bum, ba-da-da-da-da-da. Dude, Canada? Dude, we got so many Canadians in the house. There's George, Stady, and you Smack Miller. So everyone is going to Pakistan. I'd go to Pakistan. As long as I can bring my fork. I'm packing a fork. Just saying. Hey, it's been good chatting, man. I'll drop a sub, check some vids, hopefully catch you on another live. It's been real. Take it easy. Nice. Peace. Smack Miller with a decent screen name. Just update that profile pic, man. With whatever you want. Just something. But thanks, man. Appreciate that. It's been a good convo. Lee Graham says, me, motherfucker. Dude, yeah, everyone's going to Pakistan to party. Guitar room. Party with who? Beanso? You're talking alone again. Go get your meds, please. Okay, dude. Do you want to hear a joke? Of course. Dan, oh, it's Justin Berry, nighttime owl. My horse Aaron died. I'm talking alone again? I don't even know what meds I have, man. Alka-Seltzer? That's that's medication. You trust pigeons? Not me, man. That was a good one, though. Micah here, the stinky little wet he is ugly. Play Red Dead Redemption 2. Warm compress. Dude, I'm thinking about putting a warm compress on my eyeball. Because it's been getting out of hand, dude. Ugh. Man, homeboy was just careful. Alka-Seltzer has Tylenol on it. And that shit gives you the tism. Hey, yeah. No, it's completely safe. I saw a guy eat a handful of it. It's completely safe. But he wasn't pregnant or anything. So I think you have to be pregnant. I think you have to be a fetus. I don't think there's Tylenol in here. Is there Tylenol in here? Dude, I probably got tism. How old are you? Guitar room acts pretty gay, man. You glazing me right now? Oh, shit. I did pass, but I don't know. It doesn't actually say. Oh, yeah. Aspirin, ibuprofen. Yeah. It's aspirin. Yeah. Yeah. It's in there. It's in there. Acetaminophen. Generic motherfucking Tylenol, baby. Yeah. I think it's aspirin. I'm not sure acetaminophen is in here. But yeah, nonetheless. Yeah, whatever. Psh, it's all nonsense. It's all nonsense. Our room's busy glazing my ass. Holy fuck. Yeah, I'm tired. Damn, Stady's still awake. Stady. I wish I had some acetaminophen right now. You ran out or what? I'm using this for the antihistamine properties. It's the generic shit. 35, maybe 40 if you eat well. I do eat well, motherfucker. WCW, thank you for your support on the photo app. Yeah. Never had any gooses here. Holy shit, it's Goose. What's up? What's up, Goose? What it do? Oh, Steady's in some pain, hard to sleep. Well, hopefully we remedy that tomorrow. Hopefully. Holy shit. Goose, we just finishing up. I'm tired. Are you a developer? SWE? Oh, yeah. Yes, I am. Yep. I think I scammed YouTube for all those subscribers. How do you think I did that? City has a toothache. Yeah, she's getting a filling tomorrow, though. On call, baby. This explains a lot. Oh, it does? It does explain a lot? Should I break it? Should I do it? Or should someone else break the news to Guitar Room? Should I? Or should someone else? Steady, I had one years ago. It goes by quickly. Well, in the scheme of things, a life is a flash in the pan, right? In the grand scheme. Keto Rolac, steady, under your tongue. In 20 minutes, you'll be able to sleep. Dude, MDL, who keeps this shit around? Last time it was like, what'd you tell me to have? You're like, oh yeah, you got this? Just fucking, oh, it was like some lax. I was like, I don't, oh, because I got sick that day, and I was throwing up a lot. I had a fucking virus. I had the virus, dog. What is that, MDL? I don't know what Keto Rolac is. Keto Rolic. Just in case. I mean, that's a pretty... Here, we should probably fix the lighting, yes? Okay, 90 minutes. We did it. We did it, everybody. Hey, congratulations to you. It's an instant pain relief medicine. Oh, that'd be nice. I apologize for coming in late. I was battling for my presence. That's okay. No sweet. No sweat. German flag t-shirt. Spicy. Yeah, I like Germany. What's wrong with that? Goose, it's been since Friday. Feels like forever. Oh, Lee. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forget. We like Lee Graham. Welcome back, Lee Graham. I think he's Canadian, too. I'm also being a big baby. A little. Not really. Imagine if Beanso had a toothache. It would be over. Just apocalypse. It'd be snap-pocalypse in this motherfucker. Later, Beanso. Yeah, I'm going to do this shout-out list, and then I'm out of here. Shout out to Grady and Stady. Shout out to Mr. Chris. George Pitts, Jay Spell and Michelle. WCW, Taco Time. Nail. Seth, J Hook, Jared, MDL, BCN. Papa Josh. Solomon, Mariano. That's Chris and Mariano. Great night. Love the philosophical chat. See you next time. Yeah, well, I'll dig out some of my philosophy notes and I'll pick another topic. Oh, Lord, I'd hate it, but I'd still be... You'd still take care of me? Steady's so sweet. Dylan, City of the Dead, where you at? Shout out to Clown in the Mall. Martello Modifies. Tyler Thomas. R.I.P. Rebel Duster. Up there, baby. Oh, God. Never forget. Release the List. Scrimtar. Lena J. Warrior Princess. Retro Scorpion. Matthew Kacheri. Red. Clicks Big Shitter. One Big Clips. Two Big Shits. Bevka, Goozy, Snoopy, Just Looking, Lala B, Vernetti, Mo Rana, Lynn Ellen, Harley Davidson, Biker Coyote, Jessica Vogt, Patrick Stanley, Sonny, Drip of Shame, baby. Up there. Moto Fuzz, Daniel Berry, Sports Nightmares, Dylan Valoka, and Whisper Jack, motherfucker. I'll see you guys in the next one. You already know what to do. Peace.